care of your skin in your 40s. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Parul. I'm board certified dermatologist, and today in this video I'm going to take you through few practical tips and how do you alter and change your skincare regime when you strike your 40s. So the first thing is your basic product regime settings. So if you remember, it's CSMS. So what changes should you do in your products? If you were using a foamy face wash, maybe when you had an oily skin in your 20s and 30s, now you should use a much more water-based or maybe a thick, creamier base so that it is much more gentle on the skin, because we are looking at dry skin in 40s, right? The second thing is moisturizer. Again, you would be using a very water-based, a thin, non-comedogenic moisturizer, but now we are looking at using a richer, a much more creamier kind of a moisturizer, and make sure you're using it good 2 times in a day. You would have observed when you're in your 40s, when you get up in the morning, you can see much more creases and fine lines. That's because of the dehydration. So moisturizer plays a very important role when you reach your 40s. The third is the sunscreen. If you've never used sunscreen and you ever thought that sunscreen was never a part of your skin regime, well, let me tell you, nothing ages your skin more than the sun. Sunscreen has to be a part of your skin regime now. If you've never used, start now. Use a broad spectrum waterproof one. You can use a tinted one if you like foundations, but sunscreen is important. Even if you're indoors working from home and you're sitting in front of windows like this, you have to cover yourself up with sunscreen, because now we are making our skin more prone to pigmentation, tanning and all of that. That's why sunscreen will always protect your skin in longer run. So this would be the basic one. So your cleanser, a moisturizer and your sunscreen. And I'm looking now at a very important part, which is called as the serum. So serum, if we have seen the last time that the skin cells undergo a lot of oxidative stress. So if you're in your 40s now, you would be a professional, you would be quite well occupied in your family, and that stress shows on the face. So we need to protect your skin cells, and that is done by a serum. The basic and the most potent serum which I would want to introduce at this time would be a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C can be stabilized with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So these kind of preparations of vitamin C, vitamin E, hyaluronic are well available in the market. You can use them in the morning over your face wash. So once you do your cleansing, you can use your serum. Over that you put your moisturizer, and then you put your sunscreen. So this combination will protect your skin cells, will get you much more brighter. So vitamin C also brightens up the skin, because you've seen that in 40s the skin reduces in the glow, the skin looks dull for a long time, and that's why serum is important, right? So you have CSMS right fixed in the morning, and by now you know what kind of products to use. Now we shift on to the night regime. Now in the night regime, again, like I said, there is sluggishness in the skin cells. The skin cells which were turning around very fast, right now they are quite slow, they get little delayed, and that's why we have to push them into getting into an active form, and in that the night repair creams are important. So first is retinol, which is a vitamin A derivative. Use it good 2 times in a day. You can use tretinoin, you can use adapalene, which are much stronger ones. So make sure that you are going to and visiting a dermatologist to know how to use it. Or you can use retinol starting from 0.5 to 0.8 and then graduate slowly, because these help in turning over the skin. They'll help you to give you that nice 40s glow. It's called as the retinol glow. It clears the skin from the blemishes, and it also makes the skin look very happy and healthy. And that's why retinol introduction is very important step at 40. The next step is an exfoliant. Now move away from physical exfoliants like scrubs. So go on to something like a chemical exfoliant, which are much more gentle. So if you have oily skin, even in 40s, going for a salicylic acid. If you have a normal or a dry skin, then you can use glycolic like alpha hydroxy acids. For very sensitive skin also, polyhydroxy acids are available. These creams will help in gently removing the skin cells making it turn over, the brightness comes, the glow comes, and that's absolutely important. So maybe 2-3 times in a week you can use retinol, 2-3 times in a week you can use the acids to exfoliate and play around with it as in how your skin gets tolerated. Another important thing is to hydrate and keep your diet well in check. Go high on proteins, go low on sugars and salts, and that will help reduce the aging process rate. Right? Sleep is very important. The more you rest, the more you have your me time, the more the skin cells have a good chance to repair on themselves. And deprivation of sleep also will make all your hormones imbalanced, and it may be seen on the face, it may be seen as in the form of pigmentation or even the hair loss. Also, if you have acne which is happening even in 40s, go to a doctor and see if you have a hormonal imbalance, because usually the hormones only lead to adult acne, and that's why you should get yourself checked. And last not the least, make sure you have a dermat around you. Enroll yourself for a monthly or a 2-monthly check for all your skin tags, your sunspots, your aging spots, your hair loss, if your pigmentation is coming over, because right now the skin defense is gone low, so your sun is going to play havoc on the skin and show up in the form of pigmentation. And that's why daily, maybe a monthly, or maybe even once in 2 months, a visit to a dermatologist is very important to enroll yourself for all your skin journey problems. So I hope in a nutshell this was good and helpful. And any other query regarding how to take care on your skin or any of your skin issues, please comment below and you can write back to us. And I would say be happy, have a healthy skin, and let every decade give you pleasure of your life, and keep applying sunscreen. See you.